cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Golden Bears will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and his defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He hands it off from the gun. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Golden Bears come up to the line in a hurry out. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Cal. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the Tar Heels line it up with 1st and goal. Hands off to the fullback. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. A It's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's a carry for the fullback. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Cal's offense takes the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. His target overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Ott. They stop him right at the 24.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have... to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Strong game by this quarterback. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
The defense has got to do a better job of being aware of where this receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that opportunity.
Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick completion with the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Touchdown, UNC. This quarterback on fire today. And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 14.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So California's offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. Important second down play coming up. We'll try to run it with the option. Fights through the tackle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he is wide open for a huge gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Golden Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal. They
flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Taylor. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Tar Heels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man wide open. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs. They can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hand...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Back to throw again. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Cal's offense takes the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, North Carolina. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Golden Bears come to the line in a hurry-up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's on the run. Launches deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back has it on the screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quick catch over the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch and no return. California's offense back out on the field now. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
You're going to pull it down and run. And you'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
The Golden Bears are on the move here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the run, it's Ott. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gets made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the back now goes in motion to the air. It's Mendoza. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They'll take the lead in the second half. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution of that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching it downfield. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tar Heels getting set on first and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's second and 1. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down after that previous play. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Cal 31, North Carolina 28.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? The Golden Bears looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Brought down for a loss after the completion, not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
It's now third down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Hamilton. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Cal's offense takes the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Now it's second down here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Sticking with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That gain sets up a third down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they were 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Golden Bears will come to the line to run the hurry up. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Handoff as you try to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Extending the play now. Oh, look out, the football is free. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. The receiver makes the grab. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's complete.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Looking to scramble to his left. Who's going to take off here? Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here. And the Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now play number 9 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking to pass here on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Cal.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Third down coming.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.